AnimeBadGuy here. Thank you everyone for joining me. As today I will be doing a movie review of the Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Apes movie. It's been a long time since I went to a movie theater with a friend and enjoyed the movie. So if you don't want to stick around, you just want to know my total rating. The rating for the movie was A minus. I give it an A minus. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I thought the movie was really good. It was really done really well. A lot of weird stuff going on in movies. This movie did a really good job. Characters were, to me, realistic in how the story went, and it showcased really good information. So I'll go over it. Spoiler alerts. Please feel free to leave, and thank you everyone. Please subscribe, comment below, and I hopefully have my video for tour of my room by next week for you. So thank you, appreciate everyone. So more review. They talk about Caesar. Caesar passed away. Generations pass. Then it goes into a new character named Noah, and he's part of a tribe of apes that handle eagles, and they go on to become eagle warriors. They need to grab eggs that were ruled to leave behind one egg for the eagles. So they find one nest that had only 3 eggs. So 2 of the eggs go to Noah's friends. And then he finds an eagle nest way above the skyscrapers, and he goes there, almost dies, but he's able to get the eggs to go back to his village. It's very interesting in how the society works there. They use eagles to help gather food for them as well as work with them. I also like the fact that Noah's character, he meets his mother. His father is the eagle master, so he has a high standard, and the eagle that his father has doesn't like him at all. There's funny scenes in regards to when he was trying to overhear his father talk about what the name of what they call the humans. It'll come to me. But one of the blankets was stolen, and then they didn't go. His father asked him if he went to the forbidden area. He did not. And then there was the warrior, the strongest warrior of the village, was looking at him. He got scared because he was trying to peek. His father's talking to Elder, and he said, "Did you climb heard you climb the really well?" He said, "Yes." He said, "The highest, yes." And he gave a fist bump. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. It was really cool. Then later on, the warrior goes to scare off the humans, but finding later that there's another tribe of monkeys, and they'll find out the warrior, and then they go to his village and they attack his village. Other things happen. I'm skipping some stuff, so I apologize. But goes to his village, and then they attack the village, and he runs back home. His father and him fight this big gorilla. They had these weapons. They run on power packs. These staff that electrocuted them. They were gathering the apes, but in the turmoil, his father ends up dying, and they thought he died because he fell from the tower of their highest part of the house. But he survives because he wakes up, mourns his father's death, and he promises his father that he will come to save his village and bring him home. He runs into the eagle of his father. He thought he can make out with him, but the eagle doesn't like him. He attacks him. So he goes in his journey to gets his basically tribe back, and he goes to the place and shows the records of the human society. It's really done really well. He runs into orangutan. I think his name was maybe Raka. I'm not sure. I think it's Raka. And his friend was killed by the mass tribe. He thought he was one of the mass tribe. These are the people that kidnapped his family. He told him and listening to him, and then he found out that a human was following him. He felt to follow him, and this is where he learns about Caesar and his story, and how these people with masks are perverting Caesar's message and changing it, where Caesar was one that was trying to create a utopia for both humans and apes to live together, because he was raised by apes, and that also apes and monkeys shouldn't be killing each other because they should be united, but these people do not follow those rules. Later in the line, they run into the human. Turns out to be a girl. You find out her real name's Mai, but they call her Nova. The Raka names the human Nova, and Noah and Raka and the human Nova, who's really Mai, go travel. They run into a museum, like kind of a museum, but it's more of a, I think it might have been a astro place where you could look into the sky, and he saw something and he talks about it with Raka. Raka doesn't believe it. He thought he was going crazy, because even he said Nova had eyes of thinking like him, but he didn't believe him. And later they traveled, they found other humans. They thought that she can go back to them, part of their tribe, because humans in this time are slowly decaying because of the virus. They're becoming more ape-like, while apes are becoming more intelligent. And then the MASH tribe comes with the general gorilla, where they have these batteries, shocker traps, and then they're like throwing what's called like nets and grappling ties to capture the humans, and going after them, trying to find her, because they're after her. And then later, speeding up, they find out the reason why. Before that, they find out she can talk after the events, and Noah becomes hesitant of her, and he's very smart about this. That she told him, my name's Mai, and then she felt unsafe, but he said, we are safe, we took care of you. And she didn't talk to him, and she didn't tell anything, so he felt that he couldn't trust her. But because of Rocket there, he started opening up and taking care of her, gave her his mother's blanket or shawl or something. It was like a blanket of some sort. But again, yeah, remember, Noah doesn't know his mother's still alive, so it's something very important. He allows Nova Mai use it, so it showed him opening up. Then later on, they get captured, and they run to Proximus, and Mai runs into Trivan. There's another human that can talk, and she can talk, and she wants society to be back to normal, because these humans, I guess, know how life was usually been, so I guess they passed on traditions. But the guy doesn't. He wants to work with the apes, and he likes Prometheus, the king of these apes. And then you find out his goal and accomplishing. He's not really a likable ruler. I think he's abusing the apes and taking the tribes under him, but he's saying it's for the good, but it's not. He's making excuses, and the fact that he's killing other apes doesn't really show. He's with power, and he also wants to gain knowledge to make himself smarter, as well as the apes smarter, because he doesn't trust humans, and he tells Noah this. And then Noah finds out that she was lying. Mai's lying the whole time. She was coming there anyways to get access to this what's that called? Shelter. And because the apes are trying to get inside, but couldn't get access. And she knew how to get inside. Later you find out how to get inside is go through the vents up top. And because Noah's a good climber, he climbs up, you also found out that Noah's pretty smart because he was able to re-engineer and fix one of the staffs and make it work. So Proximus was very excited about it. He also called him Caesar, but he's not really Caesar because Noah knows that. And then later on, he creates a bond with his dad's eagle. They decided they want to destroy the the fort, and he asked if water works. So they hook up these explosives, and Mai kills the doctor guy. It was crazy. Like after I seen that, I was like, she is not a good person, and I was surprised that they made her like that. But it showcased like because she was distrusted anyway. She lied a lot about stuff, and she was all about herself. And later on, you see the ugliness of humanity. The fact that, you know, Noah had to show like real trust and forgiveness because she almost kills his family by blowing up the dam because the Proxima was there waiting for them to open the doors. He helped her get what she wanted, a device, and she basically tried to sacrifice his clan for the greater good. But this is where the part I didn't care for much because in reality, how did all his people survive? Someone should have died, but you know, it's good to have a happy ending. You have to have excuses. He got rid of the General Gorilla, which I think should have died beforehand because he tried to stop the water rushing in, but he survived and he trapped him in chasing after trapped him in a small space, and eventually he drowned. He ended up finding Proximus, and they had a final battle, and the eagle came and saved him. The eagles came and saved him because they singed it, and then they battled each other. So my friend said he forecasted that's going to happen. It kind of does because the orangutan guy talked about it. He wished he could have heard the singing, and then they sing. So I thought the eagle would come when they showed the king was at the end, but I didn't really forecast that happen. She had a gun and she killed one of the apes that was holding one of his members that he cared for hostage, and then she later runs off. She comes to visit Noah. Noah talks to her about how she lied and that can humans and apes coexist, and he missed Raka, the orangutan, because he actually sacrificed his life to save the girl and died in drowning. And so he gave his necklace that Raka gave him to her, and she was there, it seemed like she was there to kill him because she had a gun. But I told my friend if she just shot him, it would probably not turn out well for her. She probably would have died there. But that's how messed up it was. And then she was crying because it's the sentiment, the fact that he was seeking peace. She's all about wanting everything, control everything. He said it. And he's like, all he wanted to do is live. And he's like, we will learn and grow stronger together as a species. And maybe Caesar's thing will happen, but in a sense, it sounded like it was up to the humans. And then she goes to this, at the end, she goes to these other humans where she came from. And I tell you, man, when they took the device and put it in there, I thought they were going to shoot nukes. I told my friend this in my house thinking they were going to shoot nukes, but didn't. After I saw the ending, it looked like they're talking, trying to reach out to space to talk to someone. That's what I'm thinking. It might be not, but I thought there's probably some kind of space station in space, and that's what Noah saw when he looked through the glass, and that's what she saw, that there's a space station in space. So, but yeah, great story. Hopefully they make another sequel episode next afterwards. Maybe it'll show us how the plant monkeys, the apes, become more human-like, and how everything's set up. My assumption is Noah becomes maybe the new Caesar, maybe, or his descendant, maybe. But thank you for sticking around for this long. I really appreciate all of you and all what you guys done. Sorry for crossing my arms, trying to be more. I should have been more open. So if you're looking for a good movie, I recommend go watching that movie. It's really great. A-. Thank you for everything you guys do for me. Subscribe, comment below, leave a like or dislike. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.